Hi, everyone. It's Robbin at the Mattapoisett Library with my 20th brief presentation of suggested books from a particular genre that I call Bitty Book Suggestions with Robbin. This week, I'll share books that have been or will be adapted into movies, series, and specials. Anything media. You may be familiar with classic titles that have been adapted, but as more venues are created, it seems as though more new titles are being adapted. No longer is our only option the movie theater or DVDs or Bluetooth. While many movies or series are still produced for traditional venues and shown in movie theaters and on network TV, more and more are now produced for venues like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, HBO, Apple TV, really too many to list. I'll give you a sampling of book titles that have been adapted and provide a list of more titles at the end of the presentation. Read the original source, that is the book, and check out the adaptation available now and those to come. You may find the books are superior, or you may like the digital version more, but it's worth giving the books a try. Again, get back to me with your thoughts via the contact information, which is on the last slide of the presentation, or go to the library's main page, mattapoisettlibrary.org, and click on Contact Us in the About page. So with that, we'll begin. The first book is called Bridgerton by Julia Quinn. The first in the series was published in 2000, and it's about the London Regency period, and it follows the powerful Bridgerton family. This first book in the series is the story of Daphne Bridgerton and Simon Bassett, Duke of Hastings, and it is a Netflix series as well. The next title is The Color of Magic, a novel of Discworld by Terry Pratchett. Pratchett wrote this satiric, irreverent novel in 1983. Tourist Twoflower and his wizard guide, Rincewind, visit the land of Discworld, a parallel time and place to our world. It's a BBC America miniseries. The next title is The Flight Attendant, a novel by Chris Bojalian. This New York Times bestseller author published it in 2018. It's a portrait of a day in the life of flight attendant Cassandra Bowden as she wakes hungover in a Dubai hotel room and tries to remember what happened the day before. And it's also an HBO Max series. The next title is Hillbilly Elegy, a memoir of a family and culture in crisis by J.D. Vance. It was published in 2018, and Arthur Vance writes a memoir of his journey from his Kentucky Appalachian family to Yale Law School. It's a Netflix motion picture directed by Ron Howard. The next title is Little Fires Everywhere, a novel by Celeste Ng. This 2017 novel is a story of a comfortable, wealthy family living in Shaker Heights, Ohio, and their lives and outlooks are changed when a single teen mother and her daughter move nearby. And it's a Hulu series as well. The next title is Normal People, a novel by Sally Rooney. It was published in 2011 and is about relationships and communication, in this case, between two young people, Marianne and Connell, who grow up in the same Irish town and attend the same college in Dublin. It's also a Hulu series. And the next title is The Queen's Gambit, a novel by Walter Tevis. Published in 2003, Tevis writes about a lonely 8-year-old orphan who starts playing chess, hence the title, and becomes a prodigy good enough to play on the professional circuit. And it talks about how she deals with her personal problems and the Russian world champion she's against. It's also a Netflix series. And finally, The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn was published in 2019. And Finn tells the story of a New York City recluse who spends her days drinking wine, watching movies, and following the movements of a seemingly perfect family who move in across the street. It's a gripping thriller, and it's also a Netflix movie. So these are alphabetical. I just gave you a smattering of the things out there. Um, so here are additional titles that have been or will be adapted to media. Here's the first slide, and then here's the next one. And here's the contact information. So I hope this was helpful. As I say, it's a different world out there in terms of what you can watch and where. And I hope you attend for the next time we meet.